Hello, so do you have combinations in your chart that can lead you to live a life in a place foreign? Now, foreign doesn't have to be a foreign country. In bigger countries, it can be your home country itself, but far, far away from your place of birth. Do you have those combinations? So let's step back. Why exactly do people relocate? The most common reason is for the sake of one's career, and if you are doing so for that reason, please look at the houses, 6th, 10th and 11th house. Identify the rulers of these houses, and if those house rulers fall in the 9th or the 12th house, there's every chance of career-related relocation. You must extend this logic to the divisional charts too. The rulers you've identified from the main chart, identify their position in the D9 in the D10 chart, and if there too you find them placed either in the 9th or the 12th house in either one of those charts, then that strengthens your case for relocation. You can also do an isolated analysis of the divisional charts by identifying the rulers of the 6th, 10th and 11th in those charts in isolation and checking if they fall either in the 9th or the 12th house. If that happens, then it further strengthens the possibility of you relocating. The other reason people end up relocating is due to circumstances. When you're very young, your parents might be relocating, or circumstances have pushed you, a natural disaster for the sake of your children, or you can be relocating just for the sake of relocating if you're a digital nomad. In that case, identify the ruler of the 4th house. So if the ruler of the 4th house now falls in the 9th or the 12th house, it's very likely you're going to build your home in a place far, far away. Now, I'm also going to introduce two more houses. The 8th house, which is the house of changes. So if the 4th house ruler is in the 8th house and you're going through the dasha of the ruler of the 4th house, there's every chance of change of residence. And the 3rd house, if the ruler of the 4th house falls in the 3rd house, then the 3rd house would be the 12th house from the 4th house. That can also result in you losing your home identity, a detachment from your home culture. And the same can be explained if Ketu is found in the 4th house. These are signs that you're largely going to remain detached from your home culture, the culture associated with your place of birth. Now, all of this is just theory unless we apply it in a real example. So let me take the example of Boris Johnson, the ex-British Prime Minister. He immediately, you see in his chart, has Ketu in the 4th house. A lesser known fact about him is that he was born in New York and he's built his entire life in England after he turned 5. So Ketu in the 4th house detached him from his home culture, which is the culture of New York. And then if you study the 10th house in his chart, the ruler of the 10th house is in the 9th house. Immediately we see his career, his professional identity would be built in a place foreign. Similarly, in the D10 chart, I again find Mercury, the ruler of the 10th in the main chart, in the 12th house in the D10 chart, which further confirms that he was meant to build his life on a permanent basis in a place foreign. In a recent video on the birth chart of Albert Einstein, I've also highlighted these combinations in his chart and when exactly did he move based on the dashas. I'm hoping this video was useful. This is it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.